We should probably talk about the freed up events, because there's like the really cool ones.
Really cool ones?
They're probably all cool, but I've only been to the freed up ones because I'm not a DJ.
Yeah, so we've been running, so we're obviously using Time. Through Mikey we get introduced to Dawn at Time, and through that we ended up with a monthly comedy and a monthly rave. Obviously yourself and some of the other comedians who spoke about have all did freed up events, and I mean I love them. I love being able to come out to comedy nights looking for new comedians and stuff like that. And we do the DJ workshops through Sunny Govan, and then the DJs come on and DJ at raves, and we've had the pleasure of having some amazing DJs as well, like Joey Deaton, like Mal, Gonzo's been there since the start. It's just and it's been a journey, man. And when Time shut down, we really struggled to get a new venue, because normal venues want to double and triple their hire fee because they're not making money off the bar. Do you know what I mean? So we kind of struggled, and now we moved into the space, and we just tried to keep it going as regular as possible. But it's had its challenges as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm smiling because you very graciously skipped over.
We did have other venues that we tried that we were asked not to return to.
No, I don't want to. We discussed, like, we're not gonna. You've already, it's already out there. There's no point in rehashing that same old story. But I would like to make the point that one charity denying access to another charity working with recovering addicts over a fucking joke is bullshit. And I don't care, you consequence culture and freedom of speech, and you can hash it out online. They've denied access in a venue to a charity working with a local charity trying to help build up the community over a fucking joke. They didn't say don't bring back the comedian, didn't say do this or that, just
cut us off like an old dead tree.
Oh, there's a poet in you.
There's a lot of things like that.
Well, we know what there isn't.
Supremacy.
We'll know what there isn't. Valleys.
Very true. But yeah, so we thought we'd found a new home for comedy, then that didn't work out over a joke. It was quite a funny joke, to be fair.
But it's interesting as well, because the community, the recovery community, it's not just one. I'm going to use a classic Republican term of monolith, but it's not just one way of thinking about it. There are people that don't mind jokes or comedy about that topic.
Yes.
Like, I remember Mikey, and they fucking love him. Every time I've seen him, the freedom community loves him. Am I spoiling the joke? He does make a joke referencing he misses Aki's, right? And they laugh, and they're fucking howling, because they know that he's been part of it. Like, he's talking about the experience that they all shared.
Yeah.
But then maybe another community, another charity were like, no, we don't bring that up at all. We don't fucking know that.
I do know there was another organisation put on some comedy nights, and they did try to tell the comedians what they could and couldn't joke about. I do believe one comedian, I don't want to say it in case I'm a wee bit wrong, but I'm sure one comedian got told he couldn't make some jokes about his dad. A comedian that hosts his own night on a Monday.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
So, aye.
That fat dick. If you know, you know.
But yeah, so it's like, but you can't, cause I mean, like the hip hop stuff. It's like you can't censor art. I don't believe, and I believe comedy's art. I really believe that. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't believe you can, or we should be. I suppose people can, but that we should be censoring art at all.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I'm a free. I come from
Even if you
Romania.
disagree
Like,
with it, then you need to have a healthy conversation about why you disagree
Yeah.
about it, and not just try and cancel people or shut people down, or do you know what I mean? There needs to be grown-up conversation rather than just you can you say this or
but
that.
sometimes it literally comes down to, I don't like you talking about this. I like talking about this. Well, okay, fuck you then. And you know, even that I can understand if you're like, you know what? I don't like that. You know, I don't like those ideas. I don't want to promote those ideas. Again, fine. It's a bit of a Puritan way of going about it. Of like, I don't even want to have those ideas discussed or mentioned in my presence. Okay, but like, you need to build a community where it's okay to talk about stuff. And I know that it's like people roll their eyes of like the only way to fight racism is by having better ideas. Fair, but community helps. If people don't feel like they're completely shut out of communities because of their, you know, what they believe in, and you say, you know what, we believe in, as a community, you're allowed to have wild fucking
And how do you
beliefs.
know who to stay away from if you don't know what their actual beliefs are and what, do you know what I mean? It's like, if everybody's just going about kidding on that they're this and that, then how do you actually authentically connect with people and know what people you don't want to be about because they actually think these things?
I mean, that's how you
Do you
get
know what I mean?
Brexit. It was like, everyone was like, oh, no one's going to vote Brexit. And then bam, they did. They really fucking did.
And you still chose to stay here with us.
Yeah, because the trains still run relatively on time.
Cost a bomb, that.
Fucking don't get me started by the UK trains, man. Like, why? Why the fuck do British train cost that much?
I don't know, mate.
150 quid for a bus journey that costs 20 quid and then fucking a flight that costs 70 quid or 60 quid. Why is train the most expensive option? I don't know. I don't have jokes. I don't have any jokes. It's not even Scotland. It's all of them. Like, what the fuck? There's one thing that's gonna get me drinking is the fucking prices of these trains. And it's like, oh, but you can't drink alcohol on a train. So no wonder people are drinking. They just spent 60 fucking quid on a 20-minute journey that there's 3 strikes on.
It's terrible, mate.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Frida.
Okay, back to Frida. So yeah, on the 8th of March 2021, I started work, first job ever. And we were just coming out of lockdown, and we managed to get a venue that had an outside space, and we kind of started monthly events there. And over the years it's just developed, and 3 years later, the charity that it sits with, the News, supported us to form as a community interest company, and we applied for the contract and were awarded the contract last year. And the handover starts next week.
Does that mean you're going to be the big kahuna?
Allegedly.